So,
All right.
hope you are enjoying this kind of story reading.
I think it's easier, relatively speaking. Come to think of it, makes sense too because these are Arthakatas. So this is afterwards someone writing a description, not the
Mm,
original. So the breakdown is easy to, I think, relatively easy. I think, um,
yeah,
at least that's what I felt.
yeah.
It'll take me a lot of practice, which is fine.
Is
I,
it?
I,
Mm,
I knew it's not going to be easy. Learning a new language after you are 30 plus is not easy.
it's not
Uh,
always, people can't learn the language, learn grammar first and learn the language. You
mm,
have to see what is there
mm,
in the language and then go to grammar.
right.
So,
It's okay. At least on the Chakupalavattu, while I'm not breaking down the grammar correctly, I feel happy. I can at least look at the sentence and get the idea of the sentence and follow the story. So I'm
yeah.
not going to be a Pali. What is it? I'm not going to sit for the Pali exam anytime soon. But as long as I can understand what I'm hearing, I'll be happy.
No exam any soon, that's right.
No,
So,
not no. I don't even have any interest. Oh,
look at this.
ooh, Pali
This is
primer.
from Pali Primer. You have Nari, Nari, Nario, Nari. So that's Nari. Hmm. Here,
Mm.
Ya, Sa, and Ka. Feminine gender, singular, and then accusative singular. So all of that. But Sa means she and that. So if it is Sa iti, that woman.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Here's the plural. In it, nominative is ya, yayo, ta, tayo. Or interrogative, like who, ka, kayo. So let me share this with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
Sa became Ta. That's the problem. It's not a problem. It's just something to memorize.
It's a problem when you don't know it first time.
There's no pattern. I'm looking for patterns. I guess I should stop looking for
It's
patterns.
the way of our brains. So this is where
Post.
you were, apachi pachi,
Yes.
pachi pachi. So
So
that
again, I was trying to make that similar connection. So Jai, Ajai, Vijay, but
yeah.
Ajai doesn't seem to apply. Uh,
See, I think it's close to adi,
mm,
perhaps,
hmm
but this is vijay. So there are special cases which are declined differently.
Differently. The longer version of the A. Ah, gachati.
Yeah,
Not agachati.
yeah.
Agachati. Ada, dati. Ada dati. Gachati. Gachi. It's
Absolutive.
a very complex language.
From agachati, the present tense, the absolutive is agantva, agam. Remember having come.
Katva karoti.
Yeah, katva karoti, adadati, adaya,
Adaya.
aruhati, aruiha. There's a big chart here.
Yeah, it's a very complex language.
Oh,
No wonder other people have trouble, but then again, I guess it's in the mind. You just have to put your.
this is the beginning, so we can't expect too much from us.
I'm
We were
gonna post.
here.
Yes, I'm gonna post
Now
the
you can see we
sequence.
are going very slow, and
We
that's
are
okay.
going very slow
Yeah,
today.
that's okay as long as it's understood.
So tang namag gahana divase setti attana palitang.
Mm-hmm.
Um, namag gahana nama something to do with naming
Yeah.
palitang palita pali
Re-
tang.
Read to the end of the sentence.
Where is the other part?
So the practice.
Wanappating Wanappating Nissaya Ladatta Tassa Paliti Namang Akasi. So Paliti Namang Akasi. Pal
Akasi.
Akasi. Akasi. So Akasi is a past tense. Kasi. I guess Kasi.
Karoti.
Karoti.
Yeah. Done.
Palita Namang Palita Namang
Not
Akasi.
Palitanama.
Paliti.
Pali iti.
Pali iti namang.
Pala iti actually. Pala iti.
So the name is Pala.
Yeah.
Named
Iti
Pala.
means yay. Pala yay. Namang akasi.
Namang
Namakala.
Akasi.
Yeah.
Wanapating Nisaya Ladatta. So this is
Ladhatta.
basically Ladatta. Ladatta. So so it seems like something to do with the tree now. So because of the tree was Nisaya is the word I think I am missing. Nisaya.
Because of.
Because of the tree. Because the
Yeah.
boy was born because of the tree. He was named Pala.
Right. No. Attana palitang vanapating. Put these together. Palitang
Ay.
vanapating.
Attana.
Attana means oneself, by oneself. Tama visin. Palitang, looked after. Balagat. Palane kala. Vanapating nisaya. Laddatta, because he got it from the tree that he looked after.
So this is the Pala from the Pali textbook. The same Pala like governing something, I think. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pala. All right. So tang namaggahana divase.
Ang namaggahana divase.
Namaggahana divase.
Tang,
Namaggahana. Tang is so te tang
to
tumhe
that boy.
do that. Tang tam
Yeah.
namaggahana divase sitti attana.
On the day of giving the name, like namagrahana.
Oh.
Namagrahana divase.
Divase, day, Namagrahana, Namagrahana Divase, on the
On
day
the
of
day of
naming.
naming, Seti, this is the subject, the millionaire. Attana palitang vanapati nisaya.
So he's a millionaire.
Yeah,
Seti,
because he's a Mahasavanno, a huge order of
Mahasuanno.
great gold.
Oh, okay. Tang Namagrahana Divase, Seti Attana, Tamavising. Okay, Seti Attana Palitang Vanapating Nisaya Ladatta, Palitang
Laddatta,
Ladatta,
ladda atta. Atta
Atta.
means the meaning, or sort of like labunu bhavaya, laddatta,
Lada Beving.
ladda bevin. Yeah, ladda bevin.
Tassa paliti namang akasi. Okay, that's a nice sentence. I like that sentence. Now I like that sentence, I guess. Before I did. Tang
Tatsa
namagkahana
pala iti
dawase.
namang akasi.
Akasi. Tang namagkahana divase kama setti attana palitang wanapating nisaya ladatta kama tassa paliti namang akasi. So if there were two kamas, I would have been able to understand a little bit better. But now I know. I guess I have to add my own kamas.
Yeah.
On the day the boy was to be named, the millionaire, because he got the boy because the boy was born because of the tree that he looked after, he named the boy Pala. Pala namang akasi. Interesting. Sa aparabage anyampi puttang labi. Aparabage afterwards something to do with the latter half of time. Sa is a female, so this is implying again. I'm gonna make a wild guess. She
Yeah.
gave birth to another son. I guess it seems like because we already have one son. Aprabage sometime after. Anyampi, I'm not sure.
Okay. Labi, she received
Received Puttang.
anyampi puttang. Anyang api puttang. That's how you look at it.
So that's nya is also wrong in my translator. Maybe? No?
So api here means also. So these little details are important. Anyang api became anyampi. Again, m sound came between.
Anyang api. Anyang api also. So anya tara devata. Anya.
Sa, she received. She sa labhi. That is the
Uh-huh.
main sentence.
Uh-huh. Puttang.
Also, anyang, another. Puttang, son. Upper bagi, later on.
Anyang is up also.
No, api means also.
Api
Anyang
so.
means another.
Another also. What does that mean?
Also, she received another son later on.
Wow. Okay. Details.
Yeah.
I'm sure Corey would have enjoyed this class. I don't know about others, but I'm pretty sure Corey would enjoy this class. At least this lesson. Thus,
He can
Chula.
join, but he must be working now.
Well, plus I think he might need permission from Calanier or maybe at least bare minimum from.
No, he's our friend. He can just audit. Nobody cares.
That's true. Tassa Chula Palo Tinama. So this one, I hope I'm correct. He was named.
Continue the
I'm not
sentence.
done. Oh, okay. Tassa Chula Paloti Namang Katwa Itarassa Mahapaliti Namang Akasi.
Akasi.
Akasi. I understand the meaning. I'm not going to be
Yeah.
grammatically correct, but I understand the meaning. One was named the Chulapala, the other one was renamed, I guess, to Mahapala.
Right. So how do you break this one?
So Mahapala iti. Mahapala iti.
What has happened is that this, when people speak, this disappears and E comes
Paliti.
closer to the L. So
L.
liti becomes how they speak.
So katva is karoti. Itaras. Itara asa. Itara asa.
To,
Itaras.
so itara asa, that's right.
What is itara? Iti arasa?
To
No,
the remaining
itaras.
one.
Itiria. Ay, fascinating.
So asa is remain, well, asa means to one, itara means the remaining, to one who remains.
So would you give me 50% of the points for my very rough
So you
translation?
can take all points as long as you get this.
That's why I'm saying I'm not breaking them down grammatically correctly, but I can I'm can guess the gist of the sentence.
Yeah,
Um, so there's another child. The second child is named Chulapala because he's the smaller one, Chula,
yeah,
and appropriately the older one is renamed. I guess the renaming part is not it's implicit, not explicit. The remaining one, meaning
yeah,
the other child,
yeah.
is now renamed oh, to Mahapal. We have Chulapala and Mahapala. Nice. Te Vayapatte. So that's where is it Haraban Graha Gruha? I guess it's Gruha. Ga,
Ghara bandhanena.
is
Ghara.
it a typo?
Ghara is
G
gruha.
Gha. Oh,
Like
this is
Fatima Ghara
Mahapranaji.
means Pilima gate,
There's
statue house.
there's a typo. Singular typo, I guess. Garabandena Bandimsu. Bandimsu is binding.
Yeah, this may mean they got married.
Vayapatte means Vyapatvima, when they got old, something to that effect.
Yeah, they vayapatte when they grew older.
Vayapatte.
Yeah, see here,
Establishing of marriage.
you saw it, right?
Yes.
Establishing of marriage, so that they got married. It's a neuter.
Thank you, Bhikkhu Bodhi. First, listing itself.
Yeah,
Ragapati. Interesting. So they got. So when they became old, they were bandimsu. Bandimsu. That would be Pachimsu. Pachimsu. Which version is that? Plural. This is a plural. Some sort of a plural. So this is
because this is they
they.
bandinsu.
Bandimsu.
They were bound with
So they
gara
got married.
bandhane, right? Household bondage.
Aparabage Mata Pitaro
Mata pitaro.
Mata Pitaro Kalama Kansu.
So break that into two.
Aprabage, after some time later on, Mata Pitaro, mom and dad, Kalang Akansu. Oh dear, this is not good news. Akansu. So this is
They
the
done the
negation.
time. They done the time.
They died. They passed away.
They passed away. Their time ended.
Kalang Akansu. Wow, that's a nice way of saying they died,
Mm-hmm.
expired,
Malak
sort of.
Priyakala.
Kala Kriyakal. Sabbampi Vibhavam Itare Itare Yeva. I'm basically not even reading the singular Bante. That's why I'm slow because I'm not
No,
sure
it's
my
good. It's good. I see. I noticed that. It's good you are reading it directly from from this.
and I don't trust my own translation because I had too many mistakes. So that's why I'm stuttering and slowing down. Sabampi vipavang itareye vicharimsu. Vicharimsu vicharaya asked. So
Yeah, but
Sabampi,
here it's talking about all wealth. Sabbampi vibhava.
I see. Power, Vibhava. Is that the way to break that down? Baba became no. So you said it's Vibhavang is wealth. How did
Yeah.
you go from Vibhava to wealth?
Let's go. Let's make sure. I may be wrong.
Oh, I trust you. I'm just
Oh
asking.
yeah,
I'm trying to
but
pick your
sometimes
brain.
my guesses would not. Vibhava is the word to look for.
Satta Sahasra Vibhava, Mahavibhava, Koti Vibhava, Vibhava.
Usually now this is a discussion about bhava and vibhava, riches.
Hmm. But you knew exactly what you were looking for. You so there's 32 possible matches, and we had to skip the first 14 to get to. Yeah,
Yeah,
if I was doing it, I wouldn't know what I'm looking for. That's the knowledge I don't have.
yeah. I think I have seen in Dhamma talks or somewhere else, like vibhava refers to wealth of people. Bhava, bhoga, bhava, something to do with wealth.
Hmm,
So it has landed in my head that way.
interesting. That's okay. Now I know. Next time I see Vibhava, I know it has another meaning, another
But
possible meaning.
see, vibhavang, according to their wealth,
Hmm, hmm, plentifully.
something plentifully, like they were wealthy, wealthy, really wealthy people.
So what is this saying?
Uh,
Zabbampi Vibhavang itere eva.
what? So the meaning I get here is all that wealth uh, remained between the two siblings. Like it's distributed among them.
Itirian?
Itare eva here means so they are survived. Two children survived, right? After
Hmm, hmm,
parents gone. So
hmm.
itare is remainder. To
Remainder.
indeed itare eva
Hmm,
became the year has come between, making it itare eva.
hmm.
So and itare eva has to be like itara meaning remainder, but we will see if there is any place where we find itare eva.
Is this dictionary as comprehensive as one could get, in your opinion?
Yeah, yeah.
It,
This
it
is the best one.
seems to favor this one.
Yeah. Oh, oh, 1 second, proceed. And
Okay,
so
that's okay. Take your time.
yeah. Hello, hello.
I'm here.
So that another monk needed to know something. Um, Itara. This is Itara has several meanings. What is the actual word we are
Itaraye.
looking at?
Itaraye.
Itere
Ye.
yeva.
One match. Itare. Itari. Itare.
Itere.
Itare. Itare.
One kind or another, in every way, anyhow. Itere tere. So that's not helping. Itere. Exactly where we were looking, I think. So I'm a little bit too lazy to read all this, but let's try. Uh, Here, there. So the meaning is that all that wealth remained, spread there itself, remained there. So I got that meaning from like here and there, but here itself remained. Like of course people die, their wealth remain. Meaning these two children continue to be wealthy. And you saw the word vicharinsu.
Vicharimsu, yes. Vichari. Anu vicharita. Anu vicharita. Vicharita.
Reflected, pondered over, thought out, not really helping. A
Anu.
thought of vicharisang. Uh,
Ratta. Ratta. Rattang
to
vichar.
go or vicharati, meaning to go or move about,
Vicharita.
wander.
So it's not vicharya.
It's not vichara, it's vichara, short
Vichara.
form.
Vichara. Vichara.
This is the word, perhaps, circulating. Wealth circulated right there.
Okay. It
I
remained
think
in the
that
family, so to speak, I guess.
it
That's what.
remain in the family,
Mm,
right?
mm, mm. Sabbampi vibhavang
Oh, it's
itare
actually vicharin, so.
cha
Uh, vicharin. Let's go for that.
vicharita considered to charita.
See, this is the one. To make, go round, to pass around, to distribute.
Distribute.
Yeah.
Distribute.
So right there, the wealth remained. It's distributed.
Distributed. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of very close, vicharin. So very close to vichar, like circulated.
Mm.
Now the story changes to Buddha Hamdru. tasmin samaye.
So that was the old story. Yatagi dawasa.
Yeah.
Now it comes to present day, so at least.
It's still the present story because it's tasmin samaye at that time.
Tasmin samaye.
So
Satta
they were living at the time of this Buddha.
Chulapala and Mahapala.
Yeah.
Tasmin samaye satta pavattita වර ධම්ම චක්කෝ අනුපුප්පේනා අනුපුප්පේනා ගන්්වා අනාථ පින්ඩිකේන මහා සෙත්තිනා අනාථ පින්ඩිකේන මහා සෙත්තිනා. That's one I'm sure I'm going to get 100 points. So that's අනාථ පින්ඩිකස් මහා සිටුතුමා, the millionaire අනාථ පින්ඩිකස්. අනාථ පින්ඩිකේන though interesting. අනාථ පින්ඩිකේන ඒන by with
Finish the sentence.
මහා සෙත්තිනා චතු පඤ්ඤා සකෝති ධනං.
Chatu pannasa koti dhanam.
Oh, චතු පන්නාස කෝටි ධනං. Oh, I broke it down wrong there. චතු
No problem.
පන්නාස 50 චතු පන්නාස. Oh dear, something to do with the number koti dhanang. So this is chatu is 4, panna 45 billion.
Wait. We'll come back to it. 54 koti.
Chatu panna.
Pannasa is 50, 4 is chatu.
Is
Like
it 45 or
Chaturvisati is
so
24.
45?
Panchapannasa is 45. Panchapannasa is 55 actually.
45. So this is 45.
So
Chatu
this is
panna.
54. 54 koti.
Oh, I'm confused. So how do we say 24? Chatu
Chaturvisati.
Okay. Now okay. My bad. Okay. My mistake. Chatu panna is 54. 54 koti dana.
Visajjatva.
Visajjetva. Karite jetavana mahavihare viharati mahajanang saggamaggecha mokkamagge. Oh, I think I can guess the meaning. Again, I'm not going to be grammatically correct.
When you read, you have to read Saggamaggecha. When you see stir, there must be another cha coming. So you read Mokkamaggecha.
Oh, just is that a rule? Is that a grammatical rule?
Yes.
Sachamagge. So I cannot stop at Mokkamagge. I have to finish with. Where do I stop? Wait, there's a full stop. Sachamaggecha Mokkamaggecha Patitta.
Patittahapayamano.
Patittha.
Patittha.
Patittha payamano. Okay, now we can maybe I'll try to break down. But I get the gist of the idea. This is explaining something Anathapindika built by spending 54 million wealth. Oh, he built specifically Jetavana Vihare. So he's okay. See, I can guess the meaning now, so I'm happy about that. But I'm not breaking down the grammar correct. But I think I can understand what's meant here. So tasmin samaye satta.
What is the main sentence here?
Paticca
Satta viharati. The teacher lives.
Satta.
Satta is Buduhamduro, Shastrun Mahanse. Okay,
Satta.
Sattha Viharati.
Satta viharati.
So that's the subject and verb.
Verb. I wouldn't have guessed that part. Satta. I
That's
didn't know
easy.
Satta.
When you find the main sentence and then you work around the remainder. Viharati lives. Who lives? Satta Viharati. And
So
Tasmin Samaye at that time. Okay. Locative singular. Then the remainder. You look for other nominative singulars. Pavattita Dhamma Chakko. Right? And Patittapayamano. See? These are also O endings. So these are referring to the same satta. This is not an O ending because this is akaranta.
what is Satta? So
So
shouldn't it be
actually,
Satto?
it's sorry, it's not akaranta. It's from ukaranta. Sattu is the word. Sattu, and let's go here. Find
Sattu in the
there is
sense of there's Satta staring at us right there themselves
where?
on
There you go.
the
There
yes.
you. Thank you. So here, nominative singular is not O ending here because
Ah,
it
ah,
is
ah.
an
Sattu.
U ending
Oh,
because it's Sattu, right? Sattu.
uh-huh.
And U endings have a different declension. So when you find all the nominative singulars, your translation becomes easy. And this also is a Dhamma Chakko. I will put the O endings in the blue, well, purple. And this one is also in the purple. So now these are the, and this is also actually it should be purple, but I wanted you to see the main sentence, Satta Viharati. And he's doing this, Pavattita Dhamma Chakko and Patittape Mano, right? And see how I get the meaning here. Pavattita Dhamma Chakko, the blessed one, Sattu, Pavattita, having
Varadam.
turned, Vara, noble, Dhamma Chakko, wheel of Dhamma, having turned the noble wheel of Dhamma.
What did you translate Vara into?
Vara, noble, Utum.
Varano. Okay.
Yeah. Power means great. Vara. Varo, Varanyu. See, this is a beautiful one.
Varo, Varanyo, Varado, Varavaro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Varo, he is noble. Varanyu, he knows what is noble. Varado, he gives what is noble.
Nice.
Varaharo, he brings up what is noble.
Oh, Varanyo,
Beautiful, right?
yeah, very beautiful. Now it's really beautiful. I was
Yeah.
merely reciting it every time I hear it to say Varo, Varanyo, Varado, Vararo, but it actually has.
And again it says Anuttaro, Dhamma, Varang Adesai.
Mm, mm, mm.
Anuttaro, unsurpassing. Dhamma is Dhamma, Varang, that is noble. Adesai, preached. Then it says Idampi Buddhe,
Ratram Panita.
Ratanang Panita.
Nice. I like this.
This is about the Buddha.
Tampi Buddhe Ratanam
A precious
Panita.
jewel. Etena Satchena Suatti Hotu.
Next time. So tomorrow morning when I hear that phrase, now I know that phrase. Nice.
Right. By
One
that
goal made.
truth, may there be blessing. Now, can you imagine, like, no matter how many times you chant it, not knowing the meaning, it's not
Well,
going to do
that's what's
anything
been
to you.
doing. I mean, that's what's happening. I mean, that's what I've been doing at least for the last 30 years, 30, 40 years. And I'm not alone. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. There's a lot of people like me who just chant it.
Aha, a lot of monks also.
Oh dear, that's sad. I mean, that's really sad. I wish I didn't hear that part.
Well,
So wait, so there are monks who don't understand what they're chanting. They're just
oh
chanting.
yes, so many.
What's the point?
And I hear them making mistakes, and they are Sarabanya Visarada. They are really they are experts in vowels, but they don't know the meaning.
So what's the whole point then? I don't know. If I become a monk, I will spend my whole time understanding what I'm saying.
That's why some become monks for becoming monks.
Right, to understand what they're saying, right? Yeah, that's sad. That's very sad. Varo, Varanno, Varado, Varaharo. I like this one. I really like this part.
I change it to
The correct
word file
pronunciation.
so that yeah.
Varanyu, 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 Vara, Vara, Varaharo, Turu, Ammo, Varan, Adesi, Adesi, Adesari. Dampi Gutte Ratanam Panita Nitena Satyena Swati Hotu. Wow. I think I guess I don't necessarily see it as a problem. Whoever was saying these things, they were trying to praise Buddha's teaching. But when someone like me who tries to understand what's there, this is what I think Kubodhi is trying to do. Just cut down all the flowery language, get to the gist
Right.
of it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Working on this is why I fell in love with when I know the meaning.
Mm,
I feel good.
yeah, feels good.
Yeah,
Feels happy.
feels happy, and this is when Pali reading becomes inspiring.
Interesting and inspiring. Yes, otherwise you're just gonna recite things your whole life, knowing not. I feel bad. I'm pretty sure if I ask my mom, I'm pretty sure she doesn't know the meaning.
And believe me, when I try to teach people, they say, "Oh, this is Pali, we don't understand." It's because they don't see it this way.
Mm, mm, mm. So that's my main argument. That's where I think our education system needs to change from childhood. Instead of making people recite, yes, well, people have to memorize too. But if instead of simply trying to recite, even in the school system, if they at least tried people to give translations,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure there were people like me who would have picked up, and by the time they are done with O levels, they would know some Pali
Yeah,
rather than getting discouraged by Pali. Kind of unfortunate, and everyone
there
is
was a
so.
time. There
Say
was
it
a
again.
time they learned it at school,
Hmm.
and I have met people who took it at school, and then they went to university also.
Hmm.
Not
Hmm.
anymore.
One thing I wanted to remind, it's 10:30, so that's
We'll
11:30. Is
stop
it
at
lunch?
11:44.
Okay, all right. So
My lunch is right here at the table.
okay, all right.
So,
So we
but
start.
for you, maybe you will need longer
Um,
time.
well, it's little too early for lunch now.
Is
So
your cook at home?
my cook just left with the older child to play tennis or something. So that no one's
Hmm.
at home. Uh,
Don't let her listen to this video.
I haven't been able to convince her to do things like this yet. So certain things I'm just letting them pass. I'm not trying. Tasmin Samaye. At least she's not telling me not to do it. So that's it. There are
Well,
people. There are
I
people.
don't want
There
her
are.
to hear. I don't want her to hear that we refer to her as your cook. So that.
Oh, don't worry about it. She likes that part. So that's all right. Tasmin Samaye Satta Pavat Pavatit Varadamma Chakko Anupuppena Gantva
Okay, let's
Anupuppena
break that also.
Anupuppena. Pubba is first part. Anupuppena.
Anupubbena
Anupuppena.
agantva became anupubbena agantva. Okay,
Anupuppena Agantva.
anupubbena agantva. Agantva is an absolutive. It's a gerund. So I'm putting it there. So when you read absolutive, gerund, either one of these, maybe not a comma. You see ABS meaning absolutive?
Right.
Okay. So this is meaning purvakriya. Agantva, having come. Anupubbena, gradually.
Now I'm lost. Anupubbena. I thought Pubba has something to do with first part ordering, some sort of an ordering. Pubba,
Now
apparel.
look at it. Pubba, now previous anu. Following, like putting steps where, so like passing what was before, meaning you go gradually.
I see.
So here,
How does that fit into this sentence? So Tasmin Samye Satta Pavatit Varadamma Chakko Anupubbena Gantva. So
following in one's turn, successive, gradual, by and by. So these are the meanings.
I'm unfortunately not seeing what you're sharing, I think.
Oh,
But I think I know where you are. Yes. Anupubbena. Anupubba, following in one's turn, successive, gradual, by and by, regular. What did Anu do to Pubba to make it something? So Pubba is my understanding correct? Pubba is the first part or something that precedes.
yeah. So
So what did Anu do to
anu
Pubba?
means following, pubba, the previous one. So
So that
I'm
became
following you.
I see, I see. Anu is following. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Well, when you explain it, it makes sense. Anupuppa, Anupuppa, Anupuppena, Anupuppena. Okay. So tasmin samaye satta.
Anupubbena agantva. Okay, now
Anatha pindikena mahasittina.
those are in
Mahasittina.
instrumental case.
So his Anatha
By
pindikena
Mahasetti na, great
mahasittina.
millionaire,
Millionaire, I think. A million OIRE. Million OIRE. RE.
yeah,
I think. There you go. Millionaire.
Anatha Pindikena, named Anatha Pindika. Okay, so now great millionaire. Mahaset. Okay, to remove.
Mahasiddhina.
So Sinhala here. Great millionaire. Chatupannas koti dhanang visajjitva. So having spent,
Spent, having spent
yeah,
that much money.
another absolutive, another gerund.
Mm, mm,
How much? Chatupannas koti dhanang.
mm.
54 koti kotis of wealth. Karite built. This is a past participle.
Chetana Mahavihare Viharati.
So Karite is in the locative singular.
Mm.
It's a name also there. Jetavana Mahavihare is also ending that way in locative singular. In Jetavana Mahavihara. Viharati lives.
Mm.
Now, how did Anathapindika come land in here?
Because he built
Built the
that
Vihara where the Buddha was
Buddha
living.
staying. All right. Too
So the
much detail.
right, right. That's what the job of the commentators. They want to pack everything.
Crack everything, right?
And what does the Buddha do? Mahajanam
Mahajana
Saggamaggecha Mokkamaggecha Patittahape Mano.
Saggamagge Mukkamagge.
Patittahape Mano is the action here.
Action.
Establishing. So it's a present participle. Establishing. Anywhere you see Mano.
Mm.
So let me add the comment. Anywhere you see Mano, there is present participle. Meaning in form. Okay. So this is Mano.
Ah, establishing. So Mahajana Saggamagge Mukkamagge.
Establishing Mahajanang. Establishing who? Great,
People.
like multitude of people.
People. Mm. Mahajana. Mm.
Establishing them where? In two places. In Saggamagge, in the path of Swarga, and
Mm.
Mokkamagge, in the path of Moksha. All he had to say is the Buddha lived in Jetavana. Didn't have to
Right,
say what he was
right,
doing.
right, right. Didn't have to confuse us. Right. Around the same time, Buddha was living in Jetavana. Right. That would have
Yeah,
been done.
right.
To give too
Now
much.
read it again to see if you get it.
Sure. So Tasmin Same Satta Pavattita Vara Dhamma Chakko
Chakko
Anupuppena Gantva
Anupubbe Nagantva
Anupuppena Anupuppena Gantva Anatha Pindikena Mahasittina Chatu Chatupanya Koti
Chatupannas
Pannasa Koti Danang Visachetva
Karite
Karite Jetavana Mahavihare Viharati Mahajanang Saggamaggecha Mokkamaggecha Pati Pati Pati.
Patittha
That one is really hard for me to pronounce.
Patittha, it's okay,
Pati
it will come.
Patitta
Patittha
Pano Patitta Payman. Okay. So if I know where to stop, where to pause, take the pause and break the sentence while I'm reading, now I can imagine how difficult this must have been for people to extract from the palm leaves because it's just continuous writing with no spaces, no nothing, right? Just
No, they
continuously.
knew the language.
Uh,
When you know what you are looking at,
then
it's
it's
like
easy to break
me,
down.
they know where
Mm,
to stop.
mm,
And that
mm,
was the tradition. It would have been difficult if it was spaced for them because they were not used to that.
mm,
The
mm,
fact that they wrote everything in a Pali, it
mm,
helped them
mm.
because they know where to stop.
Right,
And they know to end the sentence at where it ends
right,
and then begin new. Like when you are reading English, you read it, in a way that you end it and you indicate by reading that you are ending it.
right. But in Pali, there is no comma, there is no full stop, right? I mean, you just continuously go, go, go.
Until there is, like here,
There are okay.
at that time, didn't, there
Mm,
full
mm,
stop didn't,
mm,
matter. And then they started putting the full stop.
mm,
So
mm.
people are now used to it.
Okay, awesome. We burned a lot of time this morning, but I think I feel like I made
Yeah.
some progress.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you are following the grammar there too and also reading very well. All right. So let's go to the break. And so maybe like how much time you want? I will
Any
I
amount
will
of
take my lunch now.
yes, yes, please. And I don't need a lot of time to take my lunch whenever we decide to take it. So
So
take your
okay.
time.
How about
Um,
we start at so it's 11:45, 12:15?
is that sufficient time for you to
That's
get some
uh
rest?
that's 11:15 for you, right?
Yes, we can take a 1 hour break. Within that 1 hour, I think I can also. My wife will be back, and I can also take my lunch. It'll be.
Okay, good.
I'll take it close to. I'll take it close to 11:45. So that
Okay.
way we'll
So
both
let's
can
meet
have.
at 12:45.
Yes, that'll work.
11:45, right?
11:45 my time, 12:45 your time.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Bante.
Okay, you are welcome.
Terima kasih.
See you little later.